Across centuries and continents, conquerors have risen, shaping borders, crushing empires, and rewriting history. Their names echo through time, but how much do you really know? This multiple-choice quiz gets tougher with every step. Let's see how far you can make it. 1. Which military leader conquered most of the known world by age 30? Alexander the Great created an empire stretching from Greece to India. Napoleon, Caesar, and Attila were great conquerors, but none achieved this at such a young age. 2. Who united the Mongol tribes and launched a campaign that created the largest contiguous empire in history? Genghis Khan's empire stretched across Asia into Europe. Kublai ruled China, Tamerlane founded a different empire, and Attila never united such vast territory. 3. Which general conquered much of Europe in the early 19th century and established French control across the continent? Napoleon Bonaparte led a series of conquests known as the Napoleonic Wars. Charlemagne and Bismarck unified states, but in different eras. Frederick's influence was more limited. 4. Who conquered the Inca Empire in South America? Francisco Pizarro overthrew the Inca Empire. Cortés conquered the Aztecs, while Valdivia and Almagro explored Chile and Peru without destroying an empire. 5. Which invader was feared by the Romans and nicknamed the Scourge of God? Attila the Hun devastated Roman lands. Alaric sacked Rome earlier. Hannibal invaded but didn't destroy, and Marius fought internal enemies. 6. Who recaptured Jerusalem from the Crusaders in 1187? Saladin recaptured Jerusalem in 1187. Tughril and Baybars were important in Islamic history, but Saladin's campaign directly faced the Crusaders. 7. Who overthrew the Median Kingdom and established the Achaemenid Empire? Cyrus the Great founded the Achaemenid Empire. Darius and Xerxes expanded it, but Cyrus laid its foundation by conquering the Medes. Who established the Ottoman dynasty after capturing Byzantine lands in the 14th century? Osman I is the founder of the Ottoman Empire. Mehmed conquered Constantinople much later. The others were great sultans, but not the first. 9. Who expanded Macedonian power and laid the groundwork for his son's future empire? Philip II created the Macedonian military machine. Pyrrhus, Perseus, and Demetrius were Greek leaders, but didn't build empires like Philip. 10. Who unified much of the Indian subcontinent under the Maurya Empire? Chandragupta Maurya united much of India. Ashoka was his grandson, Harshavardhana came later, and Babur belonged to a different empire. 11. Which Zulu king built a militarized kingdom through regional conquest? Shaka Zulu revolutionized warfare and expanded his kingdom. Moshoshu and Mzilikazi ruled nearby, but didn't conquer as broadly. 12. Which Central Asian ruler conquered parts of Persia, India, and the Middle East from Samarkand. Timur founded a powerful empire from Samarkand. Batu and Kublai were Mongol leaders, and Babur came later, descended from Timur. 13. Who attempted to conquer Korea in the 1590s but failed to hold it. Toyotomi Hideyoshi attempted to conquer Korea. The others were major figures in Japanese history, but never launched overseas invasions. Who expanded the Khmer Empire and built massive infrastructure across Cambodia. Jayavarman VII was a builder and conqueror in Southeast Asia. The other names come from Vietnamese, Burmese, and Thai history. 15. Which Scandinavian leader conquered England in 1016 and ruled as king? Canute the Great ruled a North Sea empire, including England. Ragnar's story is part history, part legend. Hardrada failed at Stamford Bridge, and Leif Erikson was an explorer. 16. Which general reclaimed Roman territories for the Byzantine Empire in the 6th century? Belisarius reclaimed parts of the Western Roman Empire for Byzantium. Justinian was the emperor, and Narses was his general but less prominent. 17. Who led the capture of Jerusalem during the First Crusade? Godfrey of Bouillon led the siege of Jerusalem in 1099. Urban II called the Crusade. Richard came later and Raymond was a leader, but not supreme. 18. Who turned a small Andean kingdom into the expansive Inca Empire. Pachacuti expanded Cusco into the Inca Empire. Atahualpa ruled later. Manco Capac is a legendary founder, and Tupac Amaru lived in colonial times. 19. Who invaded Russia and burned Moscow in 1382? Toktamish burned Moscow in 1382. Subutai and Batu came earlier. Mamai was his rival, not the conqueror. 20. Who founded the Mughal Empire after defeating the Delhi Sultanate? Babur founded the Mughal Empire after defeating the Delhi Sultanate. His son and grandson built on his gains, and Timur never ruled India.